there are
Yeah.
people who are capitalizing on like the whole OnlyFans thing by creating creating AI e-girls that are
Don't tell me. You got like
selling.
five accounts already, Tim?
Yeah, that's my Tim's secret to success. AI porn.
You don't actually work it.
I've never have.
Yeah, no,
It's a
I've
genius
seen that
business
shit.
model though. The pimp of the future. All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, I suppose it's about 4 in the afternoon, so we are already past the morning. Today we have a very special guest. This is my buddy Declan. What's up, Declan? Say what's up. Say some stuff about yourself. Give yourself a
What's
little
up, Tim?
introduction. Tell all the people at home who you are, what you're about.
Sure, man. Um, Great to be on here. I appreciate you having me on. I am currently in California. Just moved here, and um, I don't really have that much to say about myself outside of that.
Come
But
on,
I
give us something. Give us a little insight. You're a fucking Declan is one of the coolest motherfuckers I know. He's not gonna toot his own horn, I guess. But come on, we want all the people at home want to hear what this is about.
All right. Well, I mean, that's
If it sucks,
such
don't
a
worry, I'll cut it. I mean, it's
long-winded.
fine.
All right, yeah, fair. Well, it's such a it's such a long-winded answer, but yeah, let's go for gold. I
Hmm.
mean, to get the question, what am I about? That's a lot, but I can give you the goods.
Spit it at me, baby. Spit it at me.
I think the best way to start would be to say that I've been really into writing recently, and I've spent the last, I would say, probably from November 2023 until now, writing to myself and writing poetry, writing notes, writing. I mean, you could call them diary entries, um, or keeping a journal. But
Oh yeah,
for
man.
me, it's more so like writing down um, my thoughts and rereading those thoughts to myself. And so that's
Okay.
sort of the path that I've been on recently, and I think it's helped
And
me a lot.
you're also a musician. I want to give you a chance to talk about your brand here. I plugged you a little bit in the last episode. Gave a big shout out to Flora Road. Well, this is the man. This is the man behind the curtain right here. This is Flora Road. So,
Dude, I listen. I
you wanna
listen.
talk a little bit about Flora
Yeah,
Road. Tell us about how that like how what's your process, how you go through that. Just give us some insight there, you know.
sure. Yeah, I mean, I listened to your first two episodes on the
Thank
plane
you. Love a
out
love
west.
a love a good love a usual listener, you know. We love
My
our
God, man,
patrons.
no, it was, but but no, dude, it was great, and so so yeah, so I appreciated the shout out. You didn't have to do that. That was cool though. I
No, absolutely, man. I love what you're doing.
I well, I will say this. It's not really about my music or stuff. It's just sort of a funny story, but um I once fucking wrote 9 pages for my therapist. I was on steroids, and my leg was all fucked up. So we
Was
didn't know
this
really what was wrong with
in
it.
college?
No, this was in fucking this was this year, or maybe no, last year. This was maybe September of last year.
Okay.
Um, and yeah, my leg was all fucked up, and they didn't really know what was wrong with it. And so it started out as like a little, like almost like mosquito bite, and turned into this thing that was probably about the size of, honestly, about the size of maybe like half the size of a football, maybe like the size of a sunscreen bottle. I don't know. I'm
Holy
just looking
fuck.
around, like a beer
What
bottle,
the fuck?
on my leg.
I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about. You get
It's
like
like,
what fucking you ever
dude,
seen
they
people who
didn't
got bit by
know.
like a
Dude, they
brown
didn't know.
recluse?
I don't know what a brown recluse is.
It's a spider, but if you get bitten by a brown recluse, they have to take like a fucking quarter size chunk out of your fucking skin in order to get rid of it. Real
Oh
nasty shit.
shit. Yeah.
But
And then you
you're
just what?
describing
Then you just got a hole in your skin?
yeah. I know a kid in
Wow.
college you got bit by a brown recluse. He was all fucked up.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
Sneaky little bastards, those brown recluses.
That's fucking nuts. Well, no, so it wasn't a
Yeah.
brown recluse, but they didn't know what the fuck it was. I went in there and showed them the pictures, showed them the progression, and at the end of the day, they gave me a bunch of fucking steroids to get rid of
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
And for reference, my mother, who had just had neck surgery, was getting 4 milligrams of whatever the shit was. They gave me 50 milligrams, and so I go into
50 mils is the good stuff.
yeah, like I didn't
Sorry.
know.
Sorry. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you're
My
good.
bad.
You're good, Roger. I loved when you would come in and speak over the like dub over the audio, and you'd say
Oh
something.
yeah,
Like,
I love that shit. I love that shit. I call it the editor's privilege because I'm the one who edits all this shit. I get final say.
the thing is I've been doing that process for myself.
Mhm.
So when
Mhm.
I guess the process that you're asking about is um it's not like um it's not like I'm writing just to write. I am trying to turn my words into song lyrics, and I
Yeah,
put those song
absolutely.
lyrics into Suno. And so there's a lot of I don't know. For me personally, I'm not trying to uh become the next TikTok sensation, and
Yeah, of course.
garner sort of views and I don't know plays through that. But I see the value in it, and
I
I
mean,
think for
that
me,
would be super cool though.
yeah, totally. And I think for me, my goal for now is understanding that I'm not a great writer, and
Okay.
I've just started trying to do that stuff. And so I really just want to get better at understanding my own thought processes. And that's where this sort of all stemmed from. And so my process is I edit those words, edit them again. Once I like them enough, sometimes it's, one phrase, and I put it right into the AI,
Yeah.
and I'll go from there and then try and get like, a 15-second clip, just an intro, and then extend or edit, whatever it may be. But the the process of literally rereading what is going on in your head, and then trying to synthesize all of that down to make it concise, make it digestible, and then make it beautiful.
Yeah, man.
I think for the past 2 years has been just insane, and it's certainly brought a lot of fun and I guess excitement about a new sort of field that I never had the inclination to pursue. Like I can't sing for shit. I can't play an instrument at all. The one thing that I have hung my hat on over the course of my life is that I do love like in English or English
Yeah,
classes
yeah.
or writing a history paper for whatever it was,
We used to
right?
have
Like
English together with
I loved writing.
yeah. But
Rollins.
so yeah, with Rollins. I was gonna say that. So I made this comment in the last episode that I think I think the whole Suno thing is a little misunderstood. I think a lot of people would probably look at it as it's just, oh, you're just having AI generated music. But I messed around with it because, as I said, I was trying to make that the fireball clip that you helped me eventually make that like gospel tune that did make it into the episode. I think it's very much a like easy to learn, hard to master skill. And I've listened to a lot of your music, and it's it's actually like good music. I mean, I'm always
Don't force it,
I'm
Dave.
I'm not forcing it. I think a lot of people would be shocked to hear that, like, this is something from a guy who has just said doesn't know how to play any instruments, doesn't sing, doesn't do anything. But, you've crafted this whole album that I think it sounds good, man. I'll say it. It sounds good.
I appreciate that.
Not gonna suck your
I
dick or
appreciate that.
whatever, but but I think it
Not like
sounds
New
good.
Year's
It sounds good. Not like New
2021.
Year's 2021. I'm gonna be a star. This is
No,
my girlfriend's line.
that's awesome.
Mm.
The yeah, no, I think if if I think this would be a perfect podcast episode for someone, and I think this might be the. It seems like we talked a little bit about it. I think this is going to be sort of the theme for the day, and I think this would be a perfect podcast episode for someone who loves to listen to music, who loves creating playlists, who can't get enough of indie artists or what's going on in fucking you know they find a new 70s 80s rock song that they're like, yo, what the fuck is this, where has this been all my life?
Hell yeah.
I think this it would be a perfect podcast for someone like
Yep.
that who hasn't had no experience into the music industry, that can then go in and just be like, ah, fuck, I want to write my own song, why the fuck
Yeah,
not?
it's a good way to
And
it's a good
so
place to get started, you know?
yeah,
You know
yeah,
Beck?
Beck,
Uh, he
Carson
does
Beck.
no, Beck, he's the guy who does the song "Loser." The one it's like, "Soy perdedor, I'm a loser,
No.
baby, so
Oh
why
yeah,
don't you kill me?"
yeah,
Yeah, that guy, okay. So,
dude, that's
what
a
a lot of
jam.
people don't know is that guy was doing pretty much the same thing where he didn't play any instruments, he wasn't really a singer, like, but he made this beat on, like, he made all of his beats just, like, on the computer, like, kind of freestyle, and then he just
Yep.
talked over them. Like, if you were to cut all of the instrumentals out of Beck's songs, he's pretty much just talking. And I think it's a
Yeah,
pretty similar thing. Like, I think, um, it's not necessarily about the production of the song. I think it's just about how it sounds in the end, you know? Good music's always gonna be good music.
yeah, and it's it's crazy though, right? Because good music is such a general term, but at the same time, it is true. Like for me, I thought, you know, eventually I realized I have to just start putting stuff on
Yeah.
Spotify,
You just have to
because
put stuff out
Suno, the
there.
Suno platform. Yeah, well, yeah,
I mean,
exactly,
that's kind of
right.
the same thing
And
that
I
we're
knew it
doing,
was.
you know, just you throw it out there. People are either gonna latch onto it or they're not, and adapt.
Yeah, exactly. And you could think it's the greatest thing in the world when you're releasing it. Um, or you could think it's shit. But regardless, you gotta start at
You
some
have to
point.
start
And
something.
so yeah, and so I couldn't tell you whether I thought it was good or
Mhm.
not. I personally could I knew that I always needed to improve, and I was very much a proponent of the fact that I didn't know jack shit. Still don't know jack shit. I know a little bit more now, but um like, regardless of whether you think it's the best thing in the fucking world and you're like, "Oh my god, I just
This
listen to this," and you
bangs.
can't stop
Yeah.
fucking sharing it with your yeah, with your friends and family, right? And then a week later, you're sitting there going, "Oh my god, what the fuck did I just send to 10 people? That is so
You
horrible."
know
And it's that process of consistently second guessing yourself
Mhm.
that has forced me to reevaluate how I
Mhm.
think. and the things that I'm writing, the things that I'm saying to myself. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I was nervous about coming on. I wasn't really sure what I was going to say. And then I sort of just said, "Fuck it, let me take a little a little hit
Yeah,
and start fucking writing." You know.
that's always the move, man.
But yeah, but drugs have certainly been like drugs certainly help with connecting with your thoughts, but it's tough. It's a
It
rocky road.
definitely is.
So
Definitely is.
I don't know if we'll keep all this
I
in or
mean,
not, but
I'm a big
yeah.
weed guy, big shrooms guy. I fucking, I'll take whatever you put in my hand. But uh, no, I think that definitely helps with like the creative
Yeah.
process and stuff. I do really want to plug one of your songs. I think my favorite Flora Road song is definitely we've talked about this before, the Stolid Bourgeois Gentleman. um,
F loves that one
yeah,
too.
that's a banger. So I'm
Let's
gonna say
go.
I'm gonna put a little break right in here. You guys can listen to the Stolid Bourgeois Gentleman by Flora Road. Please check out Flora Road whenever you get a chance.
Et blue, un pas à la fois, n'en prends pas deux. Hey blue, time moves like honeydew. One step, one breath. C'est la vie, c'est vrai, c'est ce que disent les sages. Hey blue, time moves like honeydew. One step, one breath, c'est la vie, c'est vrai, c'est ce que.
Let me see that when I speak, I only make enemies. My ears they bleed so much so that when I sleep, no one claps for me. In my dreams, my mind submarine submerges me into deep quarantine and traps me. The air I breathe is made of fresh vocabulary that
we're back.
distances me from my own critiques.
So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that song. But
That was sick.
all right. Anyway,
Yeah, I mean, but I'm coming out. I'm keep plugging Flora Road. Fuck it. I got 8 monthly listeners right now, and I'm talking to a podcast that's got 100. So, no,
almost 100, not quite.
the third album, we're gonna be
We'll
there.
get there. We'll get there.
Dude, you're only on your third. You've only done 2 episodes, and you got almost 100 people.
I know. I've just been.
I put out fucking 27 songs, and I got 8,
I've just
which
been
I fucking
plugging
love.
so hard, shamelessly plugging so hard. Like anyone I talk to, I'll just be like, "Have you heard my podcast yet? Oh, I have a podcast now, dude." It's
I
not
fucking
great,
love it.
not great marketing, just word of mouth. Also, I did an I don't know if you saw it, but I did post on my Instagram, and that helped with numbers a little bit. We got at least like few people off the Instagram story.
I posted on my Instagram story, and a couple kids reached out, and like I know that like Ian reached out, and I think I had messaged a little bit in there too, and I probably shouldn't be saying these guys'
Yeah,
full
I'm gonna
names.
bleep it. Don't worry. I'll
I don't
bleep
know.
it. Don't worry.
All right. But yeah, there's something to be said about putting your shit out there, and then regardless of whether it's good or not, to feel like you have people out there that may not be in your super close circle at the moment, but have been in your life consistently for a long period of time that are
Yeah,
supporting you.
absolutely. I think you'd
And
be surprised too. I think
it's really cool.
a lot of people always want to see, like, even if it's just people that you knew in passing. Like, I think a lot of people definitely want to see you do well. I mean, you were always Declan was a popular guy in high school. So I think I think everyone wants to see Declan do well.
Well, I think it's so crazy, right? I think that, so going back to why I started, I think it's important that I sort of call out, like, I don't know, this is kind of turning into a mental health episode, isn't it? But
a little bit for me, a little bit.
I think it's important. I think it's, fuck it. Let's dive into it though, because that's literally all I've been thinking
we
about.
have at
So,
least another 40 minutes. We can always get into some silly shit later. plenty of
Perfect.
silly
Perfect.
shit queued up
Perfect.
for you, so don't worry.
Perfect. All right, cool. But yeah, going back to what you said about how I was when I was younger, like I understood myself better about a decade ago, fucking when I was 12 than I do right now. Um or, yeah, honestly. And so I think it kind of realizing that, I think you realize how many different ways life and people are trying to pull you, some good, some bad, some helpful, some hurtful. It just sort of sort of fucking packs on, and the older you get, the more strings you got pulling you. And I kind of had the luxury of just cutting all the strings at
Mhm.
once when I sort of started the music shit. And so I quit my job. I moved out to Colorado, became a ski bum for a winter.
That was fucking
Yeah,
awesome, by the way.
one of my best friends. Yeah, like it was like I didn't have any responsibilities,
That's
and I had a supportive
that's such
network
a
of family
that's
and
such a
friends.
cool thing to full send. I mean, obviously we get to like reap the benefits of it. I mean, me and the boys went out there and like we all got to visit you. We saw the crib. We saw like how you're living. It looked fucking awesome out there. But it's such a thing that so many people would not do. Like the fact that you had the balls to just say fuck everything, move out to Colorado, and do what it seemed like you love to be doing. That's so respectable, man. I mean, I fucking dig that so hard.
I really appreciate that. I personally, I think I was just in a position where I
Mhm.
could, but like I was saying, like I don't think that's necessarily normal.
Oh, definitely
Like
not.
what I just said, sort of about like a supportive network of family and friends. Like it's so true, but at the same time, it also sounds kind of impersonal because it's like I'm not giving those relationships the sort of respect they
Yeah.
deserve, right? Because each of those relationships has so many fucking strings, memories, moments of so many different emotions, all that jazz. It's like to sum all of it up into quote unquote supportive doesn't really feel right, but in any event, my situation was such that I could just sort of go into a fucking shell and get the right help I needed.
Yep.
And I wasn't necessarily able to participate positively and help others when they came to
Mhm.
me. Once I realized that, and others weren't necessarily able to really help me when I came to them because you know, I think it was just sort of I needed to do it myself. And if other people can sort of like all those strings, right? That's sort of that I'm talking about that are sort of attached to you as you go through life. Like I think because I just had so many fucking strings
Mhm.
pulling me, like any one person, like um I didn't feel stable in
Yeah.
myself. And so,
It's a
you
hard
know,
thing to do though. I mean, when you're
yeah.
so far away from your support base and where a lot of people. I mean, you've always been from around here. You've always known a lot of people around here. I think I very much felt the same way when I moved from VA to here. It's a big leap, you need to be very self-reliant. If that's
Yeah.
like I think that's sort of what you're talking about there.
Yeah, it totally is. And I think some people get that early, some people get that late, some people
Mhm.
never get it. And for me, it was, right around the time of COVID, trying to find a fucking job during
Ah,
COVID.
this
And then, like post COVID, like, you're all remote and it just sort of all fucking came together and made it so I was just completely not, um, I didn't know what the fuck. I came out of school, and I was like, all right, sales, like, okay. Um, and it just kind of took me down a different path. You're not really going to know what your way is until it starts clicking, like just a little
so
bit faster and then a little
I'm
bit
kind of
faster,
glad I'm kind of
you
glad
know?
you brought up COVID because this was actually one of my talking points was when when you came to stay with the boys at VT during COVID, you and Timmy D, another long time listener.
Oh yeah.
Shouts out Timmy D. Dude, that was probably one of the best times of my life. You want to give our listeners a little rundown of what it was like when you're staying with us at VT?
Yeah, that
That
was
was fucking awesome, man.
I hopped in Timmy D's car and we drove down to Timmy B, Matt, T, Kyle's place down at VT during
Very
COVID.
much on a whim as well, if I believe. I think it was mostly you and Timmy D just had like this idea where you're like, let's go.
Timmy hit me up. So Timmy set it all up, and then he was talking to you guys, and you guys were cool with it.
Yeah, let's just go stay at Virginia Tech
I just fucking got in the car
for the next couple months or whatever. Fuck it, who cares?
Well, no, the thing was we were only supposed to stay a week, and I think we lasted about a month.
I thought it was more than that. I thought it was closer to like 2 months. You guys were there for a while, but
I don't think we were there for a minute, but I don't think it might have pushed past a month, like 5-6 weeks. But I mean, yeah, we were. Well, I think it was Kyle and I on the air matches, or no, I don't know. Regardless, yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
but
I don't know.
We were there
for
for
the sleeping situation was.
bit. yeah, but we were there for a good bit, and you guys had the 4 TVs, and we would play Warzone with everyone having their own thing right in the fucking living room. We get Chipotle, make some. What were those? Oh, the paellas.
Oh yeah,
the fucking chicken
Timmy
rice.
D would make his world famous chili.
Yeah,
I still think.
And then we'd go golfing
for free.
Like
man.
that shit was awesome.
I still think one of my favorite memories. I just kind of wanted to segue back into this because I think there were a lot of really funny things that came out of that time. But one of my favorite things that ever happened when we were doing the like when you and Timmy D were living with us at VT. I remember we were having a party one night. We had a bunch of people at our house. My girlfriend was there. A bunch of other people were there. Like all of our friends were there. And we got I don't know if you remember this. Stop me when you remember this. But there was a loud knock at the door. And everyone thought it was the cops. Everyone thought it was the cops. And so Kai, for some reason, decides to open the back door and just jump off the fucking balcony. Like he fucked up his knee. So I opened the door.
Fucking insane.
And it's just like the apartment, security or whatever. And they were like, hey, it's just a tad loud in there. Would you mind turning it down? So we all, we turned it down or whatever. Kai comes back up a few minutes later. He's like, oh, none of you guys got arrested? Like, bro, it wasn't even the fucking cops. You just bailed off the balcony for no fucking reason.
I mean, I appreciate it.
I appreciate the hustle for sure. I guess.
No, yeah, that was a really.
Yeah.
I think honestly he wasn't so concerned. He maybe was a little bit concerned, but he more so was doing it for us because it was fucking hilarious. And we were dying laughing. It was fucking funny. But it certainly was.
Damn near broke his legs for that shit, though.
He came out fine, though. He was on the die board the next day. It was, But yeah, man, that trip was absolutely awesome.
All right, Declan, we've had a little bit of a theme going the past couple episodes. Have you've seen The Big Lebowski, right? Yeah. When's the last time you watched it?
Maybe 5 years.
5 years ago?
Oh no! Are you trying to get me to watch it again? I've watched that movie like three or four times.
Bro, I watched it last night.
It probably is about time. Damn, it is.
We got back from the bar last night, and me and my girlfriend were watching Coyote Ugly. And then I went to the bathroom. I come back out, and I hear the opening scene to The Big Lebowski. And I just go, I've never been more in love with you in my life. Listen to the opening scene. It's just going, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Make a woman
That's
like
fucking great.
you get through to the man in
What is the
me.
opening scene of that movie?
It's the cowboys talking about what it's like in Los Angeles and God, he's like
Oh, right, at the
it's like
bar?
narrating a story where he's like um oh God, man, I can't even remember how I literally recited it word for word
But
last night.
he's but
But
because he cuts back a couple
It's
times
Sam
too.
Elliott. He plays the like cowboy who's narrating the whole thing of the Big Lebowski.
Dude, did you have you seen A Star Is Born?
No, I haven't. What's that?
Well, Sam Elliott's in that. It's with
Fucking love Sam
Bradley
Elliott.
Cooper and Lady
Fucking love Sam
Gaga.
Elliott.
Yeah, I know he's awesome, dude.
Oh, dude, Lady
But
Gaga too. Lady Gaga is such an
yeah, how have you not seen that? They remade it
she's such an underrated
with
actress.
Bradley Cooper.
I saw her in
Yeah,
House of Gucci, and that was fucking awesome. That movie rocked.
What the fuck is House of Gucci?
It's literally about about Gucci, like the fucking brand Gucci.
Is it good?
So
Yeah,
good.
and she's in it.
Yeah, and she's like
Oh, shit.
she's like one of the main characters. That movie fucking
All right.
rocks, dude.
All
You
right.
should watch fucking House of Gucci with Lady Gaga. No, but she
Well, you should watch A Star Is Born.
I will.
You should. I'll watch House of Gucci. We'll talk about it.
Next time you come on.
Yeah. If I'm invited back.
Next time you come on, we gotta get Handsome Dave and perhaps Trevor. Trevor may become a regular guest of the podcast. I had a lot of people last week who reached out to me and were like, "We need to see more of Trevor. We need more Trevor."
So there's that.
What were you gonna say?
But what I was gonna say is that I hope all the listeners out there get to hear more about the person behind the mic in coming episodes because who he is beautiful, and I definitely want to listen to that story.
I think
I'm sure you'll hear a lot of stories about Timmy B.
I think they're getting plenty.
A lot of common themes.
They're getting plenty of Timmy B. Don't you worry.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to see some of the other boys on here.
Yeah. Me and Timmy D have plans to record as well when he comes, but he wants to do it in person, which is always a little more difficult because you have to obviously I got to be here. I got to set up the mic. I mean, like when me and Trevor did it last week, Trevor was here. There were some audio issues strictly because Trevor kept leaning in and out of the mic. So like my audio was a lot louder than him. But it's definitely a very fun thing to record in person.
Yeah.
And I think as far as like the episodes go, this so far has not been like this has been a very insightful episode. I don't think I don't think it's been as like comedic as it usually is. But that's chill. I mean, I want to give you time to talk about your thing and your music.
Well, I don't know. Well, what is the point? Like, what is the? I think if you continue to do this, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know what your goals are per se, and I don't know that you should have them yet. You know, like you're just sort of going with it now, enjoying it.
Okay. Well, I
honestly how I was doing it myself.
Well, I do. I have goals, obviously. Like I want to see certain things happen. But my big thing is I don't want to dictate anything that happens. I just want to get people on here and let them talk, like fucking joke around, shoot the shit for an hour. You know.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well, I think. Yeah, I mean, I think it as you grow, right? That catalog is going to be so fucking diverse with that mentality, right? With that ethos of your podcast.
Yeah.
It's your content is going to be so diverse that it honestly is not too dissimilar from AI music and what I'm doing, because my content is also so diverse. I don't
Yep.
have any one fucking sound, and you won't have any one conversation that is the same.
No, I don't
And I
want.
think that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to get like put into a category. I want to be able to just make it whatever the fuck I want. Like this is my creative outlet very much. I
Yeah.
love to get different people on. Let them do whatever the fuck they want. I mean, hey, if you want to get fucking racked and just spit about whatever the hell you want, I'm all here for it.
And I think as you grow, right, in anything in life, like as you grow, you will start to hone in on how your process is, what works for you, and whether like I'm so excited to see the growth, and because I know how fun that journey has been for me, and I know that all of the boys, right, or all the people in my life, watching someone grow is the most enjoyable thing.
Yeah.
Because you're there consistently over time, and it's inspiring. It makes you feel proud to know that person.
Yep.
It makes you feel good, and you want to do more with yourself.
Absolutely.
And so to have people in your life that are doing that shit, whether it's in any field, like it could be that, and you can find those people that you don't even fucking know on social media too, which is pretty crazy. Like I found this dude fucking, I don't know, I think it was Will something. He's a dude that goes out in the fucking woods. All right. Like he literally is building a house for himself in the woods in a little sanctuary. And he's a young dude. I don't know. He's probably like 21, 22.
You ever seen Outdoor Boys before?
Yeah, they just recently shut down.
They did.
He's taking a little break.
Well, they shut down because people kept reposting their shit without crediting them.
I thought it was they shut down because he wanted to take a break for his family. Because I think people were fucking reaching out to his.
It was a little column A.
It was a combo.
Little column A, little column B. I think part of it was because he wanted to take a break. He wanted to spend time with his family, but also he was tired of people like reposting his shit, and he wasn't making a ton of money because nobody actually knew that it was like the Outdoor Boys channel. People just thought that it was some guy who posted every now and again. So it was like he was probably racking up less views than a lot of the reposters were getting. And so he was basically putting himself in these like survival scenarios where he stood to make like nothing. Like he was like not don't get me wrong. Hold on, let's see how many followers like Outdoor Boys have on YouTube. But
my thought process is this: like, if he was going to do that, and the reason he garnered such a following, like, and the reason why people were ripping off his shit, was because he actually had a passion to do it, and because he was good at it, and people wanted to listen.
He has 16 million subscribers.
Yeah,
but actually, they do.
I mean, that's no fucking joke.
I mean, they do still get a lot of views on their shit, but
yeah, man, that dude is fine.
Yeah, he's gonna be all right. I'm gonna change my tune a little bit here and say, nah, maybe it was just.
But I will say when he came out with the
holy fuck this
announcement that he would end. Yeah,
this video. This video dug out shelter under 10 feet of snow 2 years ago.
Oh, dude,
holy fuck!
He would make igloos in the snow.
One has 76 million views. This one, 2-story Lego fort Nerf battle, parents versus kids, 124 million views.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, but his when he announced that he was ending, that's when I found out about it. And so, like, then I went back and saw his stuff, and I was like, man, this is awesome. But I do think, yeah, maybe he gained a lot of followers, or maybe he blew up a little bit, like extra at the very end. But I mean, he put in all that work, and I mean, yeah.
Oh, it's definitely a lot of work, dude. Like, have you ever seen Alone?
Yeah.
You ever seen Alone? The fucking TV show?
No.
The whole premise is they take like 20 people and they drop them in various points of like the great wilderness. and they just have to like they get to bring, I think it's like 3 items with them. Like they get to pick any 3 items. So it's like,
Are they on teams or no?
no, it's all solo. It's all alone. That's why it's
Okay.
called alone.
Okay.
But they basically
Yeah,
drop them in like
that makes sense.
various points with like the wilderness, with and they get these like 3 items. So like a lot of people will usually bring like bow and arrow, which as like 2 items, and then like flint or like a flint or a steel as like a fire starter.
Yeah.
And like I remember the first season I watched, they had dropped them in like the like way north of Canada. And it's like if you're gonna and they do like health check-ins to make sure that they're still okay, but it's like you have to build a shelter, you have to hunt for food, you have to like set up traps or like trapping wires or whatever you do. And I'm like, you watch this shit and it's like, how the fuck do you even learn all these skills? It's like these are the people who are gonna live through this.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah.
have you never
Seriously.
seen Alone?
I've seen shows like it, but I haven't seen Alone.
I'm telling you, man, go on like YouTube or Amazon or whatever and watch fucking Alone. It's fucking awesome.
Dude, have you done this? I want to move back, honestly.
Okay,
I
yeah.
want to move back to the AI music,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I have a question for you,
Mhm.
which is, have you ever gotten into Gold Rush, the show?
Gold Rush. Is that the
It's
one where
like
the people are
it's
like
like where they're
panhandling?
mining.
Or
Yeah,
not
dude.
panhandling. They're like panning for gold out in the like the streams and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I've seen a lot of that. I've seen a
But it's
few
but it's
episodes of that.
but dude, the operations are fucking insane. I couldn't get enough of it in high school, and I haven't done I think after I watch what's the movie I'm gonna watch? The fucking Sam Elliott or no, the Lady Gaga one.
Oh, House of Gucci. House of Gucci.
Yeah, House of Gucci. Yeah, after after House of Gucci, I think I'm gonna do another fucking run through Gold Rush. It's just so awesome, dude. The shit that comes up in those in like because they got yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
I just wanted to plug Gold Rush. It's fucking awesome.
Blood Gold Rush. Hey, hopefully they listen to this.
Yeah, I hope so. I
Um,
mean, when you get massive, they will.
pause for like 10
Yeah.
seconds. But I'm gonna go get another beer really quick. Give me like 10 seconds. All right, I'm back.
Yo yo.
All right, Deck. We've been having some really serious conversation here. And not that I don't dig the serious conversation. I fucking love it. I think it's awesome.
I don't think it's been that serious.
It's
We've been fucking dipping and dodging.
well, you
We've been
know,
coming back
we've just
and
been
forth.
shooting the shit for a while. I want to get
Yeah, I
into
think I just need to get a little comfortable on the pod format too. But I think I'm there now.
it's interesting
think I
to
got
get it's interesting to get into because it's like on the one hand, you're basically just shooting the shit with your boy, but on the other hand, like it has to be digestible for an audience, you know.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this to you.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna pitch
Yep.
you a hypothetical.
Yep.
So if you could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
I think the go-to would be mind reading or teleportation.
Mind reading is a good one.
Mind.
Teleportation is also a good one.
I think mind reading might be like it depends, right? Like if you're going with the mind reading from fucking Twilight, like Edward Cullen just has a bunch of fucking thoughts in his head nonstop. Like I don't want that shit.
Yep.
But if and I also don't know, like you would have to use it in healthy ways. But I would fucking love that shit because that would be fun as hell. But maybe it takes the excitement out of life. I don't know. And then teleportation would be fucking great. The question is, can you bring someone with you? Because you don't want to do jack shit alone. I mean, you explore,
Fuck you,
do
boys.
whatever, but like ideally,
I'll teleport my ass to
yeah,
the bar.
fuck that.
You guys meet me there. Take
like,
your
what's
Uber.
yeah, exactly. Like, what's the point? What's the point of having teleportation if you can't bring your fucking homies? So, yeah, I don't know. They both got problems. What would you do?
Telekinesis.
Mm.
Move shit with your mind.
That would be pretty fucking nice.
I'll move a
Lazy motherfucker.
move a Coors Light from the fridge into my hand.
I know exactly where your mind was going. Oh, that's funny.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
No, I mean, what do you think? I mean, yeah, I don't know. Who was your favorite superhero growing up,
Batman is the
or now?
Batman
Yeah.
has the best superpower of all time. Money and time. Money and time.
Mm. People get so fucking caught up with money because everyone has so much time. Well, not everyone.
I'm trying to get out of that mindset, but at the same time, how dope would it be to be a billionaire who got to go train with like some of the fucking sickest fighters of all time? You just like anyone steps to you, it's like I could kick your ass in a fucking second. Don't fuck with me. I was excommunicated from the fucking the League of Shadows. That was too dope. Ra's al Ghul, yeah, Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah.
Me and my girlfriend today went to the Boston Pizza Festival, and they had a DJ there who was like this dude belonged at the Grand, not the Boston Pizza Festival, and he played.
What the fuck is the Grand?
You know the Grand? It's like the big club in Boston. It's in Seaport, right above the Scorpion Bar.
All right, but it's like a good place.
Yeah, it's like the premier club in Boston.
Okay, got it.
And this dude was like a legit DJ. Like he was cooking up some mixes, and he played one that at first I didn't know it, but now I'm recognizing it was the Star Wars. What's that place? The like Cantina or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, I think so. Oh yeah.
I'll throw in the audio right there.
It's copyrighted. No, I will not.
But this dude was mixing up the fucking Star Wars Cantina audio. I was like, I haven't even seen Star Wars since I was 8, but this is a jam.
Dude, I remember when my dad got me and my brother and sister like a Star Wars game, a Lego Star Wars, and we used to run through that.
Did you say
much.
Legos?
And they
Lego
did.
Star Wars?
Lego Star Wars, and they did.
Dude.
And they did the Cantina song in the game too. You know, so yeah, it was great.
I was a big Lego Star Wars guy. I had the fucking me and my sister one year both got DS Lites for Christmas. You ever have a Nintendo DS or like one of the like little handheld Johns?
Oh yeah.
I
had a Nintendo. I had a Game Boy, and then I had a Game Boy. It was Pokemon for Game Boy, and then the Nintendo came around, and I kind of was in it for like maybe a year max. But the Pokemon games like Leaf Green, Fire Red for the Game Boy just were awesome.
Yeah, at this point, I got a call to go. I had to leave, so I'm sorry you don't get to hear the rest about Pokemon. But we decided to pick up a couple days later, which is why this episode took so long. So yeah, we'll pick up. But Declan starts spitting some mathematics here, so we're gonna listen to that before we pick up.
Yeah, dude, we have so much to talk about. This is going to be the best episode.
This is one of the episodes that I really wanted to like several hours for because I knew I could just pick your fucking brain.
I could literally talk for 3 hours right now.
Big brain podcast. But this is definitely an episode where I really want to pick your brain. And I think
then why don't we do this?
I think we've been doing a good job.
Why don't we do this?
But yeah.
Yeah, but why don't we do this? Why don't we do multiple sessions? Because I have nothing going on. So why don't we fucking just do multiple shit?
I'm gonna cut all
this week. Yeah. But like, why don't we just do multiple sessions?
Yeah,
right?
we could do like, a couple sessions.
Because I think one thing that, and we can maybe stop. I think one thing that has been great for me in my creative process
Mhm.
has been going through and rereading.
Mhm.
Um, and so I guess what I'm trying to say is sort of coming back to your thoughts,
Okay.
and whether that's in a podcast format, whether that's in a class format, right, rereading notes, whether
Yeah.
that's
Sure, man.
in your job, right,
Mhm.
um, coming back to your thoughts and continuing to improve them.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And for me, like that wasn't always the case,
Mhm.
like um, most of the time, like if I left, right, like if I was writing, um, and again, sort of touching back on, I briefly mentioned, relationship with substances, right? And
Mhm.
um, I think that's also a much bigger category to sort of delve into. I mean, you could have a whole podcast just related to someone's relationship,
Oh yeah.
and healthy
Yeah.
relationships with substances. Um, but I think leaving and coming back to past creative endeavors is sort of, you know, I think it's transition for me where it's kind of like you're writing, and then all of a sudden you stop and your brain goes elsewhere.
All right.
Like, and you're thinking about, oh, sorry, go
No, no,
ahead.
no, no. Finish your thought. Finish your thought.
Okay.
I just had a thought. Yeah.
Where,
Keep going.
okay. All right. Well, so like your brain goes elsewhere and then you can't come back. It just feels like you're not in that same place anymore.
Yeah.
And I think continuing to go back despite that feeling
Mhm.
allows you to improve immensely.
Okay.
And that's just not podcasts, that's not just songwriting, that's just in general. Continuing to be and accept all of those things that now today looking back and make you go, man, what the fuck was I thinking? Or it kind of makes you cringe a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
bit,
yeah.
like continuing to go back to those things um with love and acceptance of yourself
Mhm.
is the most fucking important thing that you can do to grow, in my opinion. And whether that's right, like if it's nutrition that you're big into,
Mhm.
okay, continue to reevaluate your nutrition.
Yeah, of course.
Like it's not, and it doesn't have to be this big fucking thing.
No, but we're
And it
ever
shouldn't be.
evolving. Always evolving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
All right.
What's up, fuckers? Your editor. Um, yeah. So I know I said we were gonna have a part 2 to this. That I chimed in there in part 1. We do have a part 2. But we we both thought we sounded kind of drunk in part 1, so we thought we were gonna scrap the entire thing. Turned out, it was actually pretty good. A lot of good conversation in there. Part 2 definitely gets a little bit goofier, but there is gonna be some like repeated stuff in here. I've been editing for about 6 hours, and I was gonna try and sprinkle it in, but to be honest, I can't be fucked to do that. So enjoy part 2.
Fuck.
Sorry. 1 second. All right. It's go time. Good day,
Mhm.
viewers, listeners everywhere. We have with us today Flora Road, aka my friend Declan.
What's
He's
up, Tim?
coming at us today. What's up, Declan? This is take 2 on the podcast.
What? Don't
We
tell
were
them that.
I'm gonna tell them that 'cause it's
Oh
funny.
no. Oh no.
We were we were originally recorded this podcast on Saturday, but
Sunday.
Sunday, yes, right. We were both quite drunk when we did it though, and it sounded like shit. So we're doing round 2. Declan,
Still
say
both
hello.
drunk as shit though.
Huh?
I said still both drunk as shit though.
I'm only 1 beer in. We're sticking with light beer today. Yeah, Declan, why don't you give a quick little intro to yourself, and then
Sure,
we'll
man.
go from there.
Well, thank you for having me on.
Mhm.
Very much honored to be a part of the esteemed and illustrious Quarter Life Crisis podcast.
Hell yeah.
Definitely like what you've been doing here.
Mhm.
And I listened to your episode with Dave, and I listened to your episode with Trevor. And I think it's awesome. You should definitely take over that IP from the other Quarter Life Crisis female podcast.
Yeah, fuck
But
those chicks. They haven't
I can't
recorded in
believe
2
I
they haven't
can't.
record actually, it's been 5 years at this point. I don't think they can really say they have the
I
IP
can't.
anymore.
Yeah, I can't believe you called out their names too.
Sorry.
But no, you're not. No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. Um, I don't make my songs on the Suno platform public yet. Which maybe I should start doing. Probably
Mhm.
be better to have, a community on there, where you can sort of comment on other people's posts and
I
strike up
I
friendships
have
online.
I have seen some other people who post on there, and they get some legit followings. Like,
Yeah.
there was like a house someone who's making like house music that
Yep.
they had like somewhere in the hundreds of thousands of listeners a month or like a day or something like that. It was some like crazy number.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. Um, I I think that the Suno is still trying to figure out the algorithms that
Mhm.
come with what makes something go viral, what should go viral. It's completely, whatever that is. People game the system, people don't game the system, and they still get views. I just don't like making my songs public because the AI um, copyright law is pretty
It's a
iffy
little
at
dicey.
this
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
Um
And I kind of like to flirt with that, like, if you can't, I'm very open and honest with my friends about what I put in my music descriptions. And, you
yeah.
know, if I want a song to sound like Eminem, I'm gonna fucking put in Eminem because
Yeah, yeah.
that's what I hear in my lyrics or whatever. But that is where you get into the dicey category of actually making your songs public, and then what happens is that drawing inspiration from Eminem? Is that copywriting his, or is that infringing upon his voice and his legal rights? And so, um,
That's it's not
yeah,
it's not very black and white. I have looked into it though because I made the intro for this using Suno off of your
hmm
recommendation because obviously we had been talking or whatever and you've showed me your music and I was like, dude, I bet this thing will make a killer intro. And it made
yeah,
a pretty good one. I liked it.
yeah.
But if I ever start making money on this, I'm probably gonna have to swap that out with something real.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, you'd probably want to take it into a DAW and then edit it, and then you're pretty
yeah.
much good, you know. Because
Um,
if you have a Pro or Premiere subscription, you own
mhm,
everything commercially.
mm,
And the fact that if you write your own lyrics, 100%, you use a thesaurus, you generate ideas through ChatGPT, whatever, have a conversation, but all of your lyrics are yours. They're not plagiarized. They're not from anywhere else. You own the music too. I mean, so Suno gives you commercial license to then sell that song, earn royalties, earn money, and you own the commercial license. So that's sort
I
of where
actually
we're
didn't know
at.
that. I didn't
Yeah,
look that
that's
far
where we're at.
into it.
With the free plan, you get nothing. Everything that you make goes to Suno.
I'm on
Um,
the free plan.
yeah, yeah.
I need that free
But
plan. I'm a
I
free
think
plan
I
boy.
think technically I made that song, so you're chilling.
No, you made the fireball one. I made the intro. That's a free
Oh,
plan song.
oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck. So who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have slightly different creative goals. We're both obviously in the audio sphere there. Me via my lovely voice coming at you. You via your music. But I
Yeah.
think you said before you don't want your songs to become like publicly recognized. I think everyone should hear what the fuck I have to say.
I think
Just a guy on a mic who's got it all figured out.
oh my god. Dude, you deserve you people People should be listening to your ass.
Pay attention,
Um,
America.
yeah, certainly bring a lot more light in my life. So, but no, I do want people to listen to it. I just don't want them to listen to it yet because I don't think it's good yet.
You want
I
to
think
hone
that
your
I've
craft.
seen. I mean, yeah. If people, I put it out there so that because I'm so invested in this, and Tim and I have talked a little bit about this. So I do think that I want people to hear it, and I think that that's the goal of every artist. In some case, I don't really see myself as trying that to be my goal though. My goal this whole time for since I found this software in November 2023, I think I think they maybe went public with their product late 21, early 22 maybe. So it's not like I caught it super early, but I mean I think there were my first few songs were V2 of the thing. Now they're on V4.5.
That's
So
pretty awesome.
yeah, I mean the advancement in the tech since November, almost a little under 2 years ago, 23 to now is just insane. The quality of the song, and I mean you've heard it. If you go to my first album
Mm-hmm.
that I put on there, Helmet, or even the first single, Role Model, the difference in audio quality um, versus the second album, and then versus the third album, which um, is just about done. Like it's insane what the tech is doing, and so I'm putting those things out there because I want to show um, like one that I really don't care if it's good or bad. I'm just trying to say shit that I need to say, and that has helped me at those points in time in my life when I've written those words. And so the progression, seeing the progression of the AI and
Mm-hmm.
seeing the progression of the artist, or the lyricist, I think is a really cool sort of unique thing. So, you're seeing how fucking awesome. And then you can do it yourself. It's like I'm not saying like, oh, no one else can do this like me. Like, like I'm doing it so that
Yeah, but
I
it's
can
yours.
send it to my family and my friends and be like, dude, you guys should check this out if you're really interested in making playlists or really interested in music in general. You can now create your own songs. To me, that is fucking sick.
It's
And
also yours,
so
and it's a reflection of what you were thinking at that time.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's helped me work through a lot of stuff, helped me get to know myself better. And that's ultimately the fucking end goal, right? It's like I'm not searching for notoriety. I would love people to be like, dude, what you just said in that fucking song hit me good. And it changed my perspective for a couple months. I had that song in my head and it
Yep.
steered me right. But I mean, that would be awesome. But my goal is to do that for myself. And so I listen to my songs in order to redirect me.
Oh
And
yeah,
that
man.
has really helped me.
Yeah, it's like sort of like journaling. I reckon probably serves for you what journaling serves for a lot of other people.
Exactly.
Cool. So you were talking about the advancements in AI. Obviously, I work in software, so I'm pretty familiar with AI and its advancements. I think the number one way that I can gauge the advancement in AI is on Instagram. When you
Oh,
know
yeah.
when you start seeing posts that are like fooling younger people,
Mm,
like it's no longer just old people being amazed that Trump is handing out blankets in North Carolina, or like
right.
you know what I'm talking about, those like stupid fucking AI posts you come
Oh,
across on
yeah.
Instagram.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
of them have gotten real good. Even I'm doing a little double take every now and again.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
There are so many trends. I saw a post on, I don't know if it was X or if it was Insta. I don't know. But there was a little post about all the different viral AI videos on TikTok that are blowing up. One of them being a cat fucking doing a tuck off a diving board in drop it into the water, and it looks so fucking real.
They have
Um,
there are
yeah,
people who are capitalizing on like the whole OnlyFans thing by creating creating AI e-girls that are
don't tell me you got like
selling.
five accounts already, Tim.
Yeah, that's my Tim's secret to success. AI porn.
You don't actually work it.
I've never have.
Yeah, no,
It's a
I
genius
believe that
business
shit.
model though. The pimp of the future.
I mean, I guess. Fuck it. Yeah. I mean, why not, right?
I guess so.
If it doesn't, if it doesn't impact you as a person and it makes you money, then fucking great. I
Yep.
personally would have a hard time putting my whole time and effort into becoming 5 different fucking AI e-girls.
Well, I don't think
And
you have to become the AI e-girl. I think the AI
no, but
e-girl is just an
but
image.
you're putting so much time into creating that image that you have to put your heart and soul into that work, right? Like if you want it to actually sustain you. And
Yeah,
no
but
one
I'm not
gets,
putting my I'm not putting my heart and soul into becoming an AI e-girl.
well, that's what I'm saying. But some people, to make
Some
that
people might.
actually, some people
Some people
might.
might.
It's like, and that's what you see, right? You see those people being like, yo, this is the new business model to
Yep.
make money. Instead of drop shipping, now it's AI e-girls. And it's just
It's
sad.
always going to be drop
Um,
shipping
yeah,
courses.
but there's always, it's just sad.
Yeah.
And I think AI is great, and I think there will be use cases for AI fucking robots and prostitution and fucking
Which is as when society
pornography
becomes
and
ready
all
to
that jazz.
accept it.
Yeah, it's gonna be great, right? But
I get, yeah, it's gonna be great.
but I don't. Yeah, I don't. I don't, at least for me personally, I don't. I don't want to become an AI pimp, but I do want to create beautiful things with it. And I think
Mhm.
there is a lot of use cases for that. And it's not just individual, like fucking commercially. People are already using AI to use like little sound blips like you do with your podcast, right?
Yeah, I know.
Or if it's, to create a visual effect that it just costs so much less. And I think it's crazy the ramp that we're going to see in the next 10 years. I mean, everyone says it, but anyway, yeah. So, yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be fun to watch.
Yeah. Fuck, I had a tangent off of this that now I can't remember where I was gonna go. Oh, I was gonna talk about gambling because I saw.
Oh, let's go.
I know, you're a big gambler. I enjoy a good gamble.
Yeah, dude.
Your
I
ears perk
remember.
I say the G word, and your ears just perk right up. My ringer. A couple weeks ago, we played in that poker tournament. I was gonna say something about having an AI assist while you're gambling, but I guess that's sort of just like the book when you're playing blackjack or, I mean, poker especially. I think would be a good one to have the assist.
Oh,
Lord
yeah.
Lord knows we could have used it when we played in that poker tournament a couple weeks ago. Got
Seriously.
absolutely rinsed.
Yeah, can you imagine having fucking AI glasses that just give you the percentages?
That would
That
be
would be
unreal.
great. Or
See,
how
that's
much to bet and in what way? Like, that would be
that's the one
awesome.
thing that I suck at when I play poker is I don't know any of the actual strategy behind it. I'm very much a gut player, you know. I draw a set of twos in the river, and I'm going all in. 'Cause I'm thinking there's no way anyone has anything better, but it happens all the time.
Well, that's also
Um,
true. AI can take the fun away from a lot of things. Don't want to be relying
AI,
on it.
yeah, takes away some of the skill of being something like a poker player, I reckon.
Totally. Totally. It makes a lot of things more accessible,
Mm.
which is good and bad.
Now something like craps, though. I know you're a big craps guy, as am I.
Yep.
I think it gives you no edge.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, you're tossing dice. I
Tumbling
mean, the
dice.
best the best it could do is tell you like um I don't know. I mean, how much to bet on a thing. Like so like
Yep.
if you're betting on if you want to bet on the 4 and 10 instead of placing a place bet, you buy them, and then how much is the big, that type of
Mhm.
shit would be helpful. Or if like you want to bet on the 6 or 8, toss it in terms of, sixes, that type of thing. That would be helpful. But yeah, I mean, craps is so fucking fun, dude. It's so energetic. I've yet to have a full craps table to myself and whoever I'm with.
Mhm.
Like a full one. I've had, half tables, or I've had, it's fucking 5 a.m. and you got 2 people there, you and your boy, but to actually have a full 10 people with
That
your
would be
party,
electric. I've also
oh
never
my
had that.
God,
I've also never done that. That would be so electric.
that would be a
Um,
blast.
there's always one scumbag just playing alone there during the day though. You got to get there pretty early to lock that thing down. There was
Yeah, well,
I don't know if you remember or if you were there because I remember this was I think last year when we were on our way home from Breck and we stopped at that casino. Fuck, what's it called? You know what I'm talking about? It was in Colorado somewhere.
oh, did it have Arrow in the name? Was it?
It might have been Monarch. Is that does
Okay.
that ring a bell?
Yeah. No, it does. I think because it was right off the highway when you got back, when you're coming
Yeah, it
back
was right off the
from
highway.
the airport. Yeah. Yeah. But it was a
I think
windy
it was
fucking
definitely
road, and then you
Monarch.
go down. Yeah. Yeah.
But we
That's where I
stopped
got a
there.
speeding ticket.
Yes, yeah. Or we almost got a or maybe we almost did you actually get a speeding ticket there?
I got stopped and I got let go. And the only reason he let me go is because I was like, dude, I'm leaving in a week. It's my girlfriend's or my ex-girlfriend's rental car. And it's uh I'm not insured. And we got it off the Facebook Marketplace. And he was like, you know what? This is a shit show. Just
What a
go.
G.
Yeah.
He had nothing to do with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, because we almost also got a ticket there. Maybe you weren't in the car with us then, but that was when Timmy D was driving. And he was like flying down the road, and dead ahead, there's an officer stops. And he just starts flashing his lights at us, but he didn't actually pull out to pull us over. He just like sort of gave us a sign. He was like, "Boys, just slow it down."
Yep. Yep.
um, when we were there, there was a single. We got there pretty early in the morning because we all had like afternoon flights. Um, and there was a single guy there standing at the craps table, just playing by himself, and he bet like he bet the board. He would just bet on everything.
Yeah.
He had a stack of like $20,000 or whatever. And I still think this is the most unbelievable bet I've ever seen hit. He hit some bet that they don't even have on most craps tables. It was like the
Fire?
all low, all high,
Oh,
and then
all tall,
all
small.
yeah. And
All tall, small.
he hit the big one where
The all tall.
he hit every number 2 through 12. Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah. So he did. He hit the all tall, small.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
tall small. That's what it was. Yeah.
I think each of those pays 25 to 1, and then the massive pays 75 to 1. Let me
All
look that.
small is 34 to 1.
Okay.
And then yeah, I guess the all small,
Oh,
all tall bet.
175.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And he had like 50 or $100 on this thing.
Yeah, that's no joke.
They brought him out they were giving him chips and trays.
That's fucking hilarious.
And my only thought, as sick as it was to watch this guy hit that, my only thought was, brother, how long have you been trying this?
Dude, why didn't they just give him a brown chip? Yeah, that's like I don't know, that's probably like 8, 9 grand, something like that.
Yeah, but this is like
That's
middle of the day on like a Thursday.
Yeah. Yeah.
This dude is just I don't know, unemployed central, rich and bored, textbook.
Hilarious.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I mean, there've been some great memories at like casinos. I'm definitely a lover of the adrenaline rush. Anything that I can do that pumps the adrenaline, whether it's snowboarding, skydiving, fucking
Have you been skydiving?
yeah, I went with my buddy Zach. We were in Germany for our sophomore summer in college, and we were interning at a startup called Ocean Protocol.
Oh, I
And
remember Ocean Protocol.
yeah, I've been a big proponent of their crypto currency,
I
Ocean
remember
token.
I was on it for a little bit, but I abandoned all my crypto.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of all fucked, but I don't know. Ocean used to track the price of Bitcoin and just sort of follow and it was correlated, and then um it Ocean joined AGI, I think, or they joined, whatever they call themselves, like Super Intelligence Alliance or some shit. They joined with two other companies and or two other tokens, and since then it's kind of just, I don't know, it's just sort of stayed stagnant. It's moved a little bit, but it's around like 30 cents. But that was our bonus for that summer, was $100 worth of that token. And so at one point we were on break or vacation, um, and Zach goes, "Dude, we haven't checked Ocean. Did you even get your bonus?" And I was like, "I have no idea. Like my laptop is gone too, so I don't even think I can access it." And he pulls up the account, and the fucking token's at like $1.50 or like $1.20, and
No
we got
way.
it at like, yeah, and we got it at like 0.06 or some shit with
Holy
$100 in
shit.
there. Yeah, so it had hit like five figures, and we're like, "What the fuck?" So then I'm freaking out, and I'm like, "Oh my god, where the fuck is my computer?" I'm calling my parents who are back home. I'm like, is my MacBook back there? Like, can you log in, do this?" It was crazy.
Yeah, you
But it was a
should have
lot of,
sold out.
yeah. Yeah, I know. I know.
That was always
I
my
know,
problem when
but that's the adrenaline rush. We
but
said
that's
fuck it, let it ride.
I remember HB got me into the whole crypto thing, and I remember every time I saw like even the smallest amount of returns on my crypto. I think my initial investment was like $300 or something when I was going into college. But anytime I would see like $75 or something, like I'd go up like $75, I would just pull out. I would be like,
Yep.
sweet.
It's
Um,
it's it saves you a lot of fucking stress. That's for damn sure.
that's why I can't even look at things like my 401k because otherwise I'm just so tempted. I'll be like, ooh, money. Hmm.
I
Yep.
mean, what do we really need outside of fucking a house, car, and a little bit of tech? You
Cold
know,
beer in the fridge.
that's it.
AI girl.
Oh no. Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. Have you
um,
found any good AIE girls? Or are you just
no,
talking that
no,
trash?
it's not really
Yeah,
my market.
yeah, no, it's not.
Have you found your AI waifu yet?
Yeah, no.
Uh,
What's a waifu?
that's
Oh,
the like the people who have like the body pillows of anime girls.
no.
You didn't know that's a thing? God, maybe I'm
Oh.
way more chronically online than you are.
Yeah,
uh,
I mean, I'm not on TikTok. I think I gotta get on it though
no,
and
I'm not on
promote the
TikTok
Flora
either.
Road shit. That's, dude. I guess in, I don't know when the stats were from. I think it was 21 or 22. I think it was like 40% of indie artists that made it past X amount of streams, like some significant amount of streams, were from TikTok. Uh, and they just went viral, and then their career blew up.
Well, I think that's their whole thing. It's like them and YouTube have the best algorithm for stuff.
I guess so.
I
Yeah.
think I think something like Instagram, I think Instagram's algorithm very much puts you in a box. Like have you ever looked at like enough car crash videos on Instagram to where it's like you can scroll through your reels and all you'll get is more fucking car crash videos?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's because they stick you in a box and they're like, this guy loves car crash videos. Just keep sending him car crash videos.
Yeah, dude, it's
Whereas, like,
fucked. It's fucked, right? It's
not that
like,
I don't like a good car crash video, but sometimes I need to see more.
yeah, you need some variety.
I need a
And
little variety.
that's what happens. Like if you're fucking imagine this. You're fucking depressed. You got
Mhm.
no fucking energy, nothing. You're just watching sad shit online on social media nonstop.
Yeah, you just can't get
And
out
it
of it.
just continually feeds it because you get sucked in and then you start fucking spending 4 hours on InstaFace. Fucking, it's crazy.
Yeah. I
Quote
remember,
from Bill Belichick.
is that a quote from Bill Belichick? Did he say Insta
Yeah,
face?
I think he said snap face or some shit.
Snap face. Classic.
Yeah.
Do you like wildlife documentaries? Are you are you
Oh,
a wild are
dude,
you
fuck yeah. Are
a
you
fucking
kidding
David
me?
Attenborough
Oh
documentary?
my god, man. Yeah, give me David talking in a British accent while you know, taking a little toke. That's fucking gorgeous.
Papa Benadryl? Good night.
Oh no. Melatonin? See ya.
I
Yeah.
know. I just don't have the. Matt was getting on me about this when we were at the beach. He was like, "You need to stop taking Benadryl. It's not as good for you as melatonin." I was like, "I'm going the fuck to sleep. I don't care."
Yeah, you can't rely on melatonin though. You can't rely but you also melatonin is good to get you into the cycle and then you gotta stop. You know. But like if you
Yeah,
take it for like because I just moved out to the West Coast, so I'm like, all right, fuck it. I got a 3 hour time change. I'm all fucked up. My sleep schedule. Take some melatonin over the course of like 4 or 5 days. Get back into the routine and then stop taking it.
that's one of those things that I want to get into the habit of doing, especially because I know I'm going abroad next month. Um, and we land in Germany on one day, and we're there for like a day or 2 days or something. And then we have a 6 a.m. flight out of Munich, which is like 2 hours away from where we're staying. And then we're flying to Spain. So I just know my fucking sleep schedule is gonna get all fucked up when I get there.
Yeah.
It's gonna be electric though. Gonna be
How long are
great.
you there for? You said did you say a month?
No, I'm
Or
going for like a
you're
week.
going in a month, but
I'm going like in a
you're going
month.
for a week. Yeah.
Little
You're
less than
going.
a month.
That's
Dude,
awesome, dude.
I just had to
Who are
get
you
my
going with?
passport. I'm going with my girlfriend and her friend who's stationed over there.
Is your girlfriend ever gonna get on the podcast?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
I accidentally said her name in the first episode, and I had to go back in and bleep it. She does not want to be associated, understandably so.
Damn. Why?
I'm I don't know, but I can respect that not wanting to be
Yep. Fair enough.
part of it. It is
Fair
sort
enough.
of my thing.
Yeah.
I'm also quite quite vulgar. Might not professionally be the best look to be associated with this.
Fair enough.
I
Yeah.
did it. I do have to remove my. I always try and be a little bit conscious that not everyone wants to be on here or like be associated with this. Um, and so I published the show under like I think I put Handsome Dave and Tan. Those are just like little
Yeah.
nicknames that we have around the bar.
Yep.
And then I was like scrolling through it one day and I realized my full fucking name is on the copyright for the podcast. And I was like,
Oh,
oh,
really?
I was like, I've already doxed like everyone around me. It's like if someone wanted to figure out who this guy was, it really would not be that difficult. I think I have
Yeah, and
since.
I think that goes with the theme of your podcast though, right? Because it is. I mean, I don't know where you're going with it exactly, but it's
Neither
called
do
the
I.
quarter life crisis, right? Like I
Yeah.
don't know if it's like that seems pretty damn personal, and it seems like people are responding to that. I mean, you're getting a lot of listeners,
Yeah, we're
and
approaching 100 listeners already.
that's pretty fucking awesome.
I didn't
And
expect
so,
that 2 episodes in, to be
yeah,
to be perfectly honest.
yeah, man. No, it's great. I love it, and I think it it one validates your thought process of, hey, do people actually want to fucking listen to me? And two, it's fun to talk to people. Like it's not like it's fun to have a greater, I don't know, base, I guess. So that's
Yeah.
cool.
I'm definitely a people person. I like talking to people.
Yeah. Also, I wanted to say I'm not afraid to associate with this thing. Um, I don't think that people should be necessarily hesitant to come on your podcast. At least it just for me personally, my experience with Tim for any potential future joiners out there, on the Quarter Life Crisis podcast has been very much focused on, whatever I'm comfortable with sharing. And I mean, also I know Tim very well. He's one of my best friends, but I I think the way that you go about bringing guests on and handling the content is awesome and very
Yeah.
much guest oriented.
Yeah, I try to be a little bit. Yeah, I don't want to give too many spoilers, but we've only had one guest so far in this podcast, and he's coming back this weekend.
Let's go.
back by
Let's go.
back by popular demand. It sounds like we're getting more Trevor.
Oh yeah.
We
That's
may
awesome.
make Trevor a regular guest because people seem to really like Trevor.
Can you I saw this thing on Spotify where you can comment on the podcast. Is that a thing? Have
Can
people
you?
been commenting?
I actually don't know because I don't really use Spotify. I'll go on
Okay.
it every now and again, but I don't have to touch Spotify at all when I like publish this thing. Let's see if
Okay, right, because
it
you're
seems-
based out of Apple.
Yeah, but
You do it.
I publish it. You publish it to this site called RSS, and then RSS publishes it everywhere for you.
Okay.
I have seen some people have reviewed it though. Oh, we have five 5-star reviews.
No way.
Yeah, we have 100% 5-star reviews right now,
It's fucking great. You motherfucker.
which is
That's awesome.
pretty awesome. Yeah, I think the quality is just getting better, which definitely helps as well.
Yeah, I mean, also
fuck.
random insert here, but for any Suno user or any AI music user that wants to create their own songs and put it on Spotify, I use Lander, Landr, as the distributor to toss that shit on there. It's pretty good.
Awesome.
But
I'll leave a
we
link to
only-
the Flora Road in the description as well. Okay, one other thing I wanted to circle back to here because we've had a theme of this going past couple episodes. Have you seen The Big Lebowski? I won't make you listen to it, but yes, I tell the exact same fucking story about The Big Lebowski that I did in part 1. My bad.
Who's your favorite character?
Oh, it's
Is
Walter.
it the dude?
Well, okay. I mean, it's hard to hate the dude. Obviously, the dude
Yeah.
is the dude, but it's got to be Walter. Walter
Yeah.
is the funniest character.
Yeah, he is. What the fuck does he say? He
Over
to
the
Don-
line.
Yeah.
Sorry, Smokey, you were over the line. Mark it 0.
Yeah. That's
Tell my
great
buddy
fucking-
Danny Axe during pool. He's basically Walter.
He's a
It's
rules
just-
guy.
No, he's a big rules guy.
I didn't know this. Stephon Diggs' first touchdown was when he did the gritty, or not Stephon.
Justin
Was it
Jefferson.
Stephon? Justin Jefferson.
No, it was Justin
yeah.
Jefferson.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was JJ.
yeah, that was where
I didn't know that
got
was
caught.
his first fucking touchdown.
Yeah, dude.
And
He
then
came out
just fucking
swinging,
broke it out.
and that's like
Yeah.
the gritty that everyone thinks of.
Yeah,
The first
I
touchdown.
didn't know that was his first one though.
No, it's so electric though.
Yeah,
Apparently,
it's fucking awesome.
apparently he didn't invent the gritty.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Who did?
Someone named Alan Davis. I'm wondering if this is a. No, it says he was just a high school football player. This isn't someone everyone should know. But I think I just kind of assumed that JJ invented the gritty.
I mean, he definitely made it popular. You know,
Yeah.
he definitely made it a thing. Whether it came from a kid on TikTok or it
That-
came from him.
How blown would you be though if you're a high school player and you just saw a dude in the NFL hit your dance and you're so amped. You're like, holy shit, I did it, and then you just get lost to time because he never shouted you out.
That happens. So I know that is true. That is true.
It's gonna be like someone stealing all my great ideas and forgetting to
Can
shout
we-
out the Quarter Life
Can we
Crisis
get a fucking
podcast.
shout out?
Yeah. Right. Yo, I should reach out to that dude.
The kid that got the
Yeah,
gritty
the
stolen
gritty
from him?
guy who invented the gritty.
Dude, you should totally have that kid on.
get on the show.
Oh
Just
my
two,
god,
just a
that
couple
would be
nobodies
fucking
talking to another
hilarious.
nobody.
Oh my god.
Grab a beer, couch is
When
warm.
was this? Wait, hold on.
God,
When
I
was
don't know.
this? This was in 2019. Alan Davis in 2018. So he's a high school footballer in 2018. So 7 years. I mean, he's probably about our age.
Yeah, he's gotta be right in there somewhere.
Yeah, mid-20s.
Which I think is, the this is always the thing, and when you realize you're old, is looking at a guy like what's his name? Who's the Pats lineman they just drafted? Will Campbell.
Yeah, that
You look
dude's
at a guy
awesome.
like Will Campbell, and you go, "Holy shit, I'm I'm a whole like fucking 4 years older than that guy."
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
you ready to hear something crazy that I don't know if you knew?
What?
He was born in 2004.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's weird to think about, but at the same time, like, I don't think, like, if someone said, well, I don't know. Yeah, it is pretty crazy to think. It's pretty awesome though. Like I love the dude, and I don't look at him like a fucking 21-year-old. You know,
No,
like
it's a
he
man.
doesn't act. He does not act like a 21-year-old, and I think some kids coming out of the draft do. You know, they act like they're fucking 13, but a lot of the way that the good players act is just like they're already fucking adults. They've been through shit and they grew up, you know, and they put themselves through the ringer at a pretty young age and they committed and they did it. And that's what's so inspiring about not just the draft, but yeah, sports in general. Like when you see someone that is fucking real, genuine, and is doing their craft well, getting recognized for that, but putting in the work and is a good dude, like it's just so awesome to see. So for me to see that at 21, I'm like, motherfucker, I need to get on my ass because that kid at 26 is going to outpace me, you know, like if he keeps on this track. Like it's awesome to see, it's inspiring, and it definitely
Well,
makes you want to do better, you know?
I think he's already outpacing both of us. I mean,
Maybe.
he's
Yeah,
he's
probably
going to
better.
the
He's
he's going
definitely
to the
yeah,
NFL.
well, I don't care about outpacing. I think, like monetarily or anything, you know, financially, anything like that. I just
That
mean
dude's
like
almost certainly gonna be better
personality.
than me. Personality, I might have him.
You, dude, I so back you on that.
You guys heard it
Will
here
Campbell's
first. Declan can hang
What?
out with me or Will Campbell. He's picking your
I'm
boy.
choosing Timmy B.
Let's
Timmy
go.
B. Will Campbell's got short arms.
So do I.
You know what I love about that though is that was
I also
all the
have short
fucking
legs.
talk. That was all the fucking talk, and Vrabel still said "fuck it" and did it, and I loved
He
it.
can play. Have you seen his?
Oh
tape?
my god, he's a
I wouldn't give a
fucking
shit about short
beast.
arms. I've seen that kid can play.
He can play, and he's a good motherfucking dude.
That dude just looks like he's ready to go to war.
Yeah, have you seen those clips about him talking in the locker room?
Oh yeah. Yes, I've seen that.
It's so awesome.
That gets you're talking about things that give you adrenaline. That right there gets the heart pumping.
Yep.
Excuse me. Full body chills.
You on beer number 2 now?
I'm on beer number 3. Yeah, beer number 3. Just steadily
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
What is the like ideal way to listen to your podcast? Is it driving in the car? Is it hanging out with your buddies and like laughing at it? Is it like
It's how
tossing in the
however you wanna
headphones and
consume it.
chilling at the beach?
I
Yeah.
think most of the feedback I've gotten are that people will either listen to it, like, in the car or going to work or something, or, like,
Yep.
while you're working.
Yep.
Um, I like to listen to podcasts when I'm at work. I think they're easy to digest when you're doing other stuff. There's no wrong way to do it though, you know?
Yeah. You know what's interesting is I think I realized, um, honestly, pretty kind of recently, a lot of people put in their headphones to, you know, listen to audiobooks, podcasts, music, just
Yep.
to tune shit out. Like that's insane to me. Like they're listening to something else to then focus.
Yeah, that's what
And
I do.
like and you don't even listen to what's going in your ears a lot of the time. Maybe you do,
It's
but
just
you
background
know,
noise.
it's just background noise. And that I think is a big shift in society. Like I like maybe, you know, I think that has to do with headphones maybe, I don't know. But it's weird to me. Like I envision people that I don't know, like when I was younger, I would listen to, I don't know, a fucking Tom Petty song, right? And I
Oh
would be
no.
so fucking captivated by the vibe and the lyrics. And it's like it comes on, like fucking Free Falling American Girl or Learning to Fly comes on, and I'm just
Mhm.
like in a different place, and I think it's really cool. Um,
Yeah. I think
I don't,
that's just not my style, you know? I
yeah,
I like background noise. I mean, I like to work with my music in. I like to uh I sleep with the fucking like the TV on. It's just background noise. I don't really give a shit what's happening.
yeah, fair enough.
Um and I think in some ways it helps me focus cuz then I can sort of tune out like a lot of the mental clutter, if that makes sense.
Yep.
It's like, okay, I'm listening to this podcast about, this dude who got murdered 20 years ago.
Hmm.
My little, whatever code I'm writing somehow seems more insignificant.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly gives you a different perspective.
It,
I mean, yeah,
um, I think that's just how it is. Like some people enjoy that. I find that like sometimes when I want to like usually I don't listen to music because when I listen to music, I get what you're saying. I like listening to music. That's why podcasts are good though. It's just some dude, some dipshit with 100 followers and a microphone
yeah,
whispering in your ear.
yeah.
Um, but I don't
But
know.
I guess, I guess that right to me is like that's fine to do, and it's good to do, right? If it helps you focus, if that's your routine and that's what you like and you found works for you, great. But you should still carve out a little bit of time to actually think on your thoughts. Like whether it's, you know, reading a book that is taking you to another place that you're fully encapsulated in. Like, I don't think existing between two worlds where you've got headphones in and doing something else, or like you're, I don't know, like, uh, you're, for example, out with friends and you're having fun, drinking beer, playing pool, but then you're fucking on your phone. Like, I think the at least for me, what I've found is having at least some portion of my day being focused on trying to learn more about and improve upon my thought process and how I'm thinking and talking to myself.
Mhm.
And that is that I think that's huge, even if it's just a little bit, you know.
I get what you're saying. Yeah. Um, I don't know. Different strokes, I suppose.
Yeah.
Um, all right, Declan. You have any parting words? We're approaching just about an hour here, so we're probably gonna cut in a few minutes here. You have any other parting words for our listeners?
Yeah, man. Um, I'll just end with this. I'll say, I hope that anyone out there who is still listening feels compelled to try something new today. Or if you're listening at night, then tomorrow, I guess. But whether that be a new food, a new song, a new hobby, a new phrase that you want to try out, there's just a lot more
New
to
phrase.
fucking life, right? There's a
I
lot
try
more to
those
fucking
all the
life,
time.
dude. That's what I love, right? You're not afraid to try shit, and I think that's what life is all about.
Yeah,
There's a lot more to life when you're trying new shit and learning more about yourself, and inevitably you start feeling more like yourself. Um, and so, if you don't want to do anything new, maybe that's your cue to get a clue and figure out why you don't want to do something new. Um, and I think that's all I got to say. But Tim, thank you for having me on, man.
thank you.
I really appreciate it, and I think I'm really excited to hear where the podcast goes, man.
All right. Thank you for coming on.
Don't